Whoa! Give it away, why don't I? Hi! Oh man. I'm all kinds of discombobulated, huh? Hello, chat. Holy cow. Hopefully we won't crash out again. To ask me, hey, hi, hello. Quick little sneak peek of a bald-headed Senna. Anyway, accidente. I hate when things don't go the way they're planned immediately. Alright. Some music. Let's get some music going. Here. Hello. Hi guys. Okay. Hello. This is Sheena Bonbon. The Cinnamon Roll Bear DIY Extraordinaire. And today we draw. I think we're gonna work on chat's model. Yeah, and just go from there. After chat's model, we'll probably work on a free model, or if I feel like, man, chat's model is just like not the vibe tonight. You know, maybe you guys aren't the vibe. I'll work on something else, you know? But this is where I last left off. So, you know, I got boobs. We got... The boobs have entered the building. But yeah. Wilson collab goes hard. Yeah, he's set up for TTS. Yeah. Here, I'll show you.
Hey hoes, bears.
Hey hoes, bears. Well, hold on. I don't know if that's loud enough. If that plays loud enough. Hold on. I gotta pause the music so I can just hear. You know, I guess I'll have to just listen to different music and not have any music myself.
Hey hoes, bears.
Oh, that's too loud. Sorry. Here we go. Here. I can give him different accents.
I'm Wilson.
Hold on. And I can give him this accent. I have him on Gerant, I don't know, Welsh English. I can make him can make him
many blessings to you.
Many blessings to you. Can make him sound like anything. Can make him speak Russian.
Many blessings to you.
Many blessings to you.
Comrade.
Okay, comrade. Let's see, Carter.
Many blessings to you.
Make him finish? Oh shit, you right. Let's see if I can. Romanian, Dutch, Norwegian, Italian, Icelandic, Danish, Filipino. There's Finnish.
Many blessings to you.
Oh my god, he's so cute. Okay, anyway. What's Paul sound like? Paul.
Many blessings to you.
Yeah, that's a Paul. Every Paul in chat right now punching here. How dare she? How dare she?
Many blessings to you. Many blessings to you.
Oh.
Oi, isn't that just a kick in the dunnies?
No, this doesn't sound Australian enough. Australian. Let's try Steve.
Oi, isn't that just a kick in the dunnies?
I'm not
Oi, isn't that just a kick in the
I don't
dunnies?
like it. Kicking the dunnies. I don't know. What other type of gobbledygook do they
Oi,
be
isn't
saying?
that just a kick in the dunnies?
Shrimps on the bobby, you know? Nor. Oh, nor. Wait, let's see. Where was I before? What was he again? Oh yes, Geraint the Taint, Welshman. Hold on.
And I would walk 500 miles.
And I would walk 500 more. Okay. Make him say, kiss my ass. Kiss my ass. I wish I could make him sound like Mike Tyson. You know, I kiss my ass, bunny.
Kiss my ass.
Yeah. Yeah. I can make him speak Animalese. That's crazy. In here. I would walk 500 miles and I would walk 500 more. Well, if I played music this loud, right, I could just turn the music down. Yeah. Gotta balance out. Is there an option for a lisp? A lisp? No. That'd be fun though. Alright. This is where we last left off for Chat's model. Well, technically where I last left off. I technically drew more after the end of stream last for her. I'm gonna move a bit because I feel like I can't see enough. Alright, there you go. Look. Okay. So we got the hair. Hair's all done. The ears, the horns. Okay. Little dangly. The mole. And we're doing everything in purple line. Because, yeah. The eyes.
I
Nose,
hate birds,
mouth.
the smell and of AIDS.
I hate birds, the smell, and have AIDS. Wow. That's your whole life story, isn't it, bud? Alright, and then, big jugs, juggaluggas. Although, I kinda, yeah. Also, it's stream appropriate, don't worry. I'm not, like, crazy. I'll merge that down. There we go. I kinda want to get rid of this harsher purple line, because I feel like it's just a little too harsh. I also gotta switch my brush. And get that purple.
Awooga.
Wait, awooga! I know, booby. Big booby. Oh, shoot. I guess I gotta do this. No, actually, I just erase it from the top instead. Okay. Now, I'm sure some of you have some questions. So the reason why I'm drawing separate booby underneath is for the sake of a better rig. Because this is like a tube top, I want it to just have a better rig. My spine feels phantom sympathy pains. What about me? Nice yams you got there. Thanks. Yeah, I got them half off at the Yamboree. Fresh yams! Fresh yams! Oh. No? It's just me? Alright. I'm in a league of my own. Of stupidity. But yeah. You see this layer underneath? This is the boob, right? But this is the shirt. So I just felt like it was smarter to have the boob underneath. So that way I'm not having to squish the cleavage here, you know? Like, I don't want to have to essentially... Where's my sheep palette? I don't want to have to like squish this cleavage around while also having to manipulate the texture of the shirt. So I just made it separate so that way I can just mask the texture of the shirt to the boobie. A circle of boob. Circle of boob. Yeah. Wah. And now you know. What a bargain. I know. I know. Your Dollar General doesn't have yam sales? No, I'm just kidding. I don't think Dollar Generals sell a lot of fresh produce, if maybe? I don't know. I don't know. Okay. We got all these. We got the chest. We have all the hair. This is our copy layer. Here's our sketch layer. Obviously, I'm gonna put these back hairs together. So that way when I hide them, I can just hide them all together. So that way I can see what I'm working on. Now, basically the arms will go behind any sort of torso work, as well as the legs, and the legs will go as an overlayer over that. The torso will come next, and so that's what we'll work on. So here comes the torso. And let me think. Do I want that over top of this? Yeah, I think I do actually, for the torso. Okay, and I want that specific purple for the line art, booba. That's a little too thick. Okay. Yeah, 2 is about right. I feel like... yeah, just a little bit of texture. It's harder to show like when something is fuzzy without it being hairy. Like artistically speaking. Especially when it has to be like kind of more fluid like this. But we'll see. Okay. So there's that, and then this will also be all the way down with the hips as well. Me personally, I just like doing a double hip. I feel like a good majority of women with curves have a double hip. Not all, but a good majority that I feel it is safe to just do the double hip. I also just find it very attractive myself. So I am a true hip connoisseur, thigh connoisseur. So hi Soren. Hips don't lie, exactly. And my hips don't lie, la 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 la. But yeah. Go ahead, big juicy juicy, shake your hips, big juicy juicy. Go ahead, big juicy juicy, shake it, it's big juicy juicy. Sin is a woman of culture. Sin not touching bellies. I am. Okay. So I'm gonna do the shirt and the skin separately, so that way I can shade them separately and then combine them. I also want to go above the layer significantly, also for the sake of, you know, just kind of having that squared off for myself. And there we go. So I had music rehearsal tonight. It didn't go well. I was so pumped to sing for Easter, and now I feel like all that joy has been sucked right out of me. Because it's with one of the song leaders who I just like don't blend well with, both vocally but also like I just really don't like the guy. Sorry. So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, obviously, it's not about me. It's about making a joyful noise. Yada yada, blah blah. But, yeah. Suffice it to say, I had looked on the schedule. I didn't see his name. So when I walked in tonight and saw him, I was like, calm. That's fine. That's alright. That's fine. You know, this is fine. Like, it's not his fault, you know. It's fine. It was not fine. Newsflash. Actually, it'll be a drawing mask to that. But yeah, I was not feeling it, Mr. Krabs. And for good reason. Like, I just don't, I don't like it when people are fake in a church setting. Like, I just feel like it's a wildly inappropriate place to be fake. And he just comes off as very fake. And I just don't like that. I also don't like men who are like fake and effeminate in that way, because I'll take it as very effeminate. Me personally, I don't like it when like grown men like feel gossipy and feel snarky or snippy. Like, it's just like, especially not in a church setting. Like, you know, it's one thing out in the world, like, I don't know, I would probably just assume that you're maybe like gay, which is like fine, but like, and in a church setting, I'm like, I don't know really how to take it, because it just feels like you're not a man, you know. It comes off very like female to me. I don't like it. It makes me uncomfortable. Like, I kind of expect women to be a little fake sometimes, a little flighty, but I don't really expect it for the grown men within a church setting, because, like, you know, you're the leaders of the church, you know. And it's bad because this guy's like one of the like pastors of the church, but he's just, I don't know, ego. And he just has a little bit of ego issue. He's not the lead pastor. When I first got to know him, my gut feeling around him was just that I just didn't think I would get along with him. And, you know, I am slowly but surely learning that gut is not even just my gut. It's just like spiritual discernment at this point, because I have yet to miss on that. You know, where I think I don't like something, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I really just don't like that. That's this guy. I don't know. And I feel bad, right? But like, I just don't like him. So. Wow. Sasuga. Senna has stepped into the realm of spiritual discernment. Yeah. I don't know. He just, like, he throws me off. I feel like, this is very specific to church settings, but, like, men should not be behaving in a way that feels very, like, snippy snappy, because it just doesn't seem like the type of strong leaders you want. And I really didn't like him when he was, when my little brother was here, because he's technically the youth leader, like, / youth pastor, and I just was not super hype about my little brother being around someone like that, because I just don't want my young brother being exposed to, for lack of a better term, a weak man. I just don't think that that is good for a teenage boy or any teen boy to be around as a weak-minded male. So, I don't know. It's probably very, very rude, but yeah, that's how I felt. There have been studies that show women can determine dangerous men without any prior knowledge, but they also tend to be attracted to them. Oh, no. When I can tell someone's dangerous, I avoid them. Because I value my life. But yeah, I don't know. Most American church leaders are very feminized. Oh, he's definitely one of them. Yeah, I don't know. I feel bad talking about him like that. I really do. But then he does that weird-ish, and I'm like, never mind, I don't feel bad. You're weird. You're weird. Anyway, part of why I don't like him is how he's just kind of like the type of person who makes it seem like, oh, his shit don't stink. And so, you know, he's talking to me about the music, and I go, hey, like, are we really singing this song? We just sang it, like, 2 Sundays ago when I helped lead before. And it's still the same month, and I don't think we should repeat a song, especially because the congregation really struggles with this song. And he was like, well, technically, I chose the song already for this Sunday, and the other guy, stole it from me the Sunday that you sang previously. I was just like, how are you a pastor? Get the fuck out of my face before I spit on you. Which is mean. I don't know. When it comes to church stuff, I really just do not play about it at this point. I've learned you really can't, you know? You can't play with church people. You kind of have to, like, make it known straight off the bat how you really feel about things. Otherwise, they just push and prod, and I just can't. I guess that's how it is in New York. I don't know. He's very New England about it, I guess. There have been studies, oh wait, hold on. Are they the chicks that sim for killers? Just curious, what sort of bitch-made qualities you're trying to keep your brothers from? I don't... I don't want my brothers to be exposed to men who like to gossip. I don't want my brothers to be exposed to men who seek out drama. I don't want my brothers to be exposed to men who are meant to lead but end up trying to sound cool instead of just leading. I want my brothers to be exposed to men who, you know, can teach them that emotions are fine. Right? Like, I don't want them to think they can't cry or something crazy. I just don't want them to be around men who quit. Like, I don't know. I don't know how else to explain it. I just don't want them to be around the type of man who is not very much a man in that regard. It's part of why I tease VTuber fans for being drama seekers, because, like, aren't y'all mainly grown men? Like, it's really embarrassing. Which is probably really rude, but aren't y'all men? Getting together. It's kind of gross. Knock it off. I mean, you asked. No dumbass alpha males. No, not like that. No, I think emotions are fine. I think emoting is healthy. It's a good way to relieve stress or anything like that. I would certainly not want them to solve things with their fists, but holy crap. Hey, Kingslayer, Snow, Kindred. We have no real war to fight. They took our wooden clubs away. Hello, bear lady. Hello. Sounds like a real nut bar. Yeah, kinda. I don't know. I mean, he hasn't said anything blasphemous, so I don't feel like too uncomfortable. I just avoid when and where I can. And, you know, for this Sunday, I just can't avoid him, I guess. And that's okay. It is what it is. That's understandable. You need people that you could steer bro's salvation and growth in God to be strong and steadfast in the words. See, and both my brothers are saved, so I just don't really want them to be led astray by men who, you know, claim things and, I don't know. I come from a church that was very dramatic, and I think, you know, if my brothers are spending time around me, I don't want them to have to deal with that. You know, I want it to be a different type of experience where they're not being exposed to that kind of ideas and lifestyles and whatnot. If I can help it. Oh no, where did the bald option go? Oh, there's the bald. Who took our clothes? Her furries to be. Oh no. Every time I see drama online, I assume a fight will solve it. Dude, every time I see a drama online, I'm just like, I don't know. It all feels too. I think my biggest issue with like drama regarding VTuber fans is that it's never direct. You know, you can't just like solve it. You can't just like look at someone and be like, just add me next time, bitch. Like, you can't do that because it's VTubing. You can't do that in the VTubing sphere. And I hate that. Because I just feel like if you went straight to the source instead of trying to like stir up the pot over literally nothing, then you'd know what's actually going on and you wouldn't feel the need to stir up the pot. But, you know, each their own, I suppose. I don't know. I very much despise drama for the most part. You know, it's like, it's one thing to like, oh, what's going on with so and so, and it's another thing to be like, did you hear? And like, what do you think they're gonna do about that? And they probably hate each other, and they probably this, and they probably that. And it's like, oh my gosh, now you're like trying to like subscribe ideas and beliefs to the people involved. It's just like, I don't know, it's just gay. It's just gay. Well, I got bad news for you. That's just Twitch/Twitter. It's just VTubing as well, though. VTubing is very, very dramatic for things that like end up being just fans. Like, yes, VTubers have drama with each other often, right? I don't think I have any like big dramas with anyone, but like it's usually the fans, and it's usually the fans of the creator that they're fans of that they have drama with, which is super weird because it's never like a sensible thing. It's never like, you promised us this and now we're escalating it with you. Like, I wish it was just that. It's always something like I think you're fake, and it's like, oh, I'm an anime woman online. What gave it away? Like, what the fuck? It's just stupid. It's all stupid. The creator's biggest fans produce their biggest drama. It's often, very often. Hello, Rocky Fox VA. Hello, Queen Tipsy. Welcome to the Bears. Every little interaction is scrutinized to high heaven. Literally, like, my favorite is watching people like try to say things about corpo tubas, like, just because it's like, oh, yes, of course, because you probably know exactly what's going on behind the scenes, Mr. Superfan. I'm sure you do. I'm so positive that you know exactly what's going on. Not. Like, what? You guys are silly. They're all so silly. Because what in the world do you mean? No signs of fulfilling her obligation. Cancelled. That's because I'm still finishing this one. The issue is with art, right, is that I also do art as a way to like pay bills, right? Which is my own problem. But you know, it's what you do. And so because I do that, I end up getting bogged down with like other comms. So, but you know, it's not like it hasn't left the forefront of my mind. It's there. It's not like I'm going anywhere. It's like I'll get to it when I get to it. Situation, alright? Okay, hombre. Ah! That's too thick. Wait, did you actually promise fanboy models? I just pulled that out of my ass. I mean, I promised to make James as a model at some point. So, I mean, that counts, right? James reached out to me at one point after one of his... Oh, when he raided into me the other night, and he was like, some of my chat members are concerned you actually hate me. I was like, what? What? Do I come across that mean? Holy cow, I'm sorry. I guess that's the most dramatic thing I've had recently. yeah, I don't know. I just think it's weird. YouTubing in general is very weird because it's like hard to hold people accountable for things, but it's also like, why should you? Question mark. Because like some of it's just like, why do you care? Oh, it's just a principle. No, like, but like, why do you care? Like, why? Why do you care? So some of it's just weird in that regard, where it just doesn't really matter. And I know it's like, oh, but it does to me, Sana, it does. But like, why? Like, what's psychologically wrong with you that matters that much? And I do feel like it kind of sucks sometimes when fans end up being like the aggressors in those situations, because it's like, nobody wants to let their community down. I mean, maybe some VTubers do, but nobody wants to let their communities down. But yeah. Wait, what? What the fuck? Tell him to get a better chat. I know! Like, I literally collabed with him and we bullied him together. That's why I was bullying him, because I thought y'all knew me. Wait, I'm confused. Yeah. Let them tism a little. James is a growing boy. He needs his boys. But yeah, I don't know. It's just weird though. The whole VTubing situation is weird sometimes like that, where it's like, it'd be your own fans, it'd be your own family, but like actually, your streaming family, i.e. your fans, the people who help make it all possible, right? And then you have to start doing weird things like putting down rules and like being more aggressive towards your fans because like they've been more aggressive to you, and then it becomes like this weird vicious cycle, and now it's like, oh, now we can't have fun things, thanks a lot, because now she or he, you know, doesn't even want to interact with us, and it's just this huge cluster of like, ugh, that's a lot. Luckily, I have a pretty good community, and I am a big enough bully to filter people out, usually, who would be shit stirrers. I've only had to ban like 2 people, and one of them wasn't even, because he wasn't a bad guy, he just like fed posted all the time. I was just like, listen, I know what they'd be doing in those gun Discord servers, trying to entrap people with fed posting, and you're not gonna do that here, so get your hands Satan. So but I don't know, and I try so hard to like be open with my chat where I can about things, just to try and like keep things smoothed over, you know. I'm like, please don't get mad at me, but I don't know. I feel like though the type of people who shitster are not good at taking bullying, so that's probably why I'm good at filtering them out when I'm bullying them, because like they don't want to be bullied, they don't want to be made the brunt of the joke, and that works in my favor, you know. But yeah, gotta up my game. Yeah, alright. I haven't fed post enough for Senna to ban me. You can't be a fed. You're literally Canadian. You're for Kanakistan. Never enough Hamo 84. Hello. Hello. Welcome to the Bears. Hi. Welcome to the Bears. Hi. Thanks for stopping in. Hi. How are ya? What if that's how I talk? You'd be like, why are you so Midwestern? That's always my favorite, is like people trying to place my accent. My accent is just a parrot. I'm just a parrot, guys. Like, I'm a parrot bear. I just repeat and regurgitate what I've absorbed throughout the day, accent-wise. If I'm on the phone a long time with family, I end up sounding a lot this the whole day. And you know, one trip to Target might knock that out of me, because who's going to Target talking like this in the area that I live in? I'm not trying to get stared at nobody, and I don't want some attendant asking what part of the South I'm from, because I'm gonna look at them and go, I'm not. Canada has feds. Canada's the feds. They're the fedarchy, you know? They're the monarchy, you know? They just keep tabs on us to tell their, you know, like, royalty what we're up to. I heard the Americans, they're up to this. Thank you so much, King. Yeah. He's a Mountie. He's Mountie posting. Mountie? The heck is that? A what? This sounds grody. Mountie. Soren. What? Soren is probably like one of the more Canadian sounding individuals I've heard though. Like he just sounds Canadian. I like the detail on the fuzzy clothes, very cute. Thank you. He's like, he just sounds Canadian. Like, he speaks and I'm just like... You sound like a letter of, you sound like an episode of Letterkenny. My guy. He probably hates that. You need to take Canadian land, but not Canadian people. Send them to Australia. Nah. We like Australia here. Australia's good. You know, they hate UK. They hate the UK. They despise the monarchy. They want to be their own thing. Like, I feel like, you know, Australia's just, like, I don't know, Puerto Rico, you know? They're they're Great Britain's Puerto Rico. Australia was lost after Steve Irwin ascended. Oh no! No, not Steve! Steve! Steve. When I hear Steve, I think immediately of... Don't laugh. I think immediately of Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. I don't know why. It was kind of stupid though. But I do, I think immediately of that. There we go. Excuse me. Hello, Cinna. Hello, Almonte. Hello! Steve was a real American hero. True. Elder trolled me last time. Yeah? Mounties are the Royal Canadian Mounted Police. They're like a federal police force for Canada. Soren, I'm so sorry, bud. That just sounds really gay. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, hello. Royal Canadian Mounted Police. Yeah, because Canadians getting... Canada is getting mounted all the time by Britain, huh? sorry. I'm not sorry. So sorry. I'm not sorry. Oops. Shit, you can't say that. But I just did. So. Kinda already did. Okay. Sounds like an online RP group. Disgusting. Literally. Like, they probably play, like, a modded version of, like, I don't know, GTA or something. And they play cops and robbers. But they can't mount anything. Do they got horses in GTA? What do they play? What could they possibly play again? Oh my god. Thank you so much for the gift and welcome Amante to the Build-A-Bear. Oh, dun, dun. Wow. An RF. Hold on. Excuse me. Whoa. Oh, that was so itchy too. Welcome, David Doomsday 26 to the Bears. Whoa. Hello. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. Okay. So, Elmonte, aren't you, correct me if I'm wrong, aren't you one of Baxter's frequent chatters? I might be misremembering that. I mean, keeping tabs on other people even. Whoa. Okay, let's see. Dark blue. They are? Yeah, I thought so. Not as much. Yeah. What's back up to now that this donathon's over? Is he taking a little breaky poo? Is he taking a little breaky poo? Alright. Let's see. No. I will be. Like, you got 100-something days out of me. Give me a sec. See, your stream's so long, too. Shush! I don't even know if I like my chat enough to do all that. Sheesh. No, I'm kidding. It's quite a bit of dedication, though. For sure. Okay, I think I'm actually just gonna do this. Here. There we go. Middle shading. There we go. Wah. There we go. Look at that. Lottie-dee, lottie-doo, lottie-daw. I'm gonna actually shade all. Ooh, shit. Shade all of that too. Okay. Bam. Now for legs. Making a model center? Yep, this is Chat's model. I know I didn't really describe my stream very well. I usually do better, but I thought that was funny. iPad gorl. But I can update it. I can update the title. I just thought it was kind of funny. Alright. Whoa. I gotta carry that line art through. Crap. taken care of. Yeah. Immediately, I'm gonna do. Whoa, too big. Just right. Okay. No, it looks crazy, right? Hold on. I need it smaller. Okay. The fail animation is one of the few things I like about Procreate. I like everything about Procreate. Its user interface is so lovely. And I just tap 2 fingers to undo, 3 fingers to redo. Like, none of this back and forth on a keyboard and shit. None of these hotkeys. It's just literally a tap. It's not a button. It's just me. I also like it because with the iPad, at least, I can put like a special screen protector on here, and I have one. I mean, you can hear it, right? Like, oh wait, I didn't know I had 2 songs going. Why didn't y'all say something? Sheesh. See this? Like, it sounds like paper. It's a paper textured thing. Been using Clip Studio Paint since 2015. Super used to everything being right in your face. Will admit the iPad portability is nice though. Yeah, I've been using Procreate. I learned originally to draw digitally on Photoshop. So I clearly didn't have the most friendly user interface just to begin with, even. But now I just do everything on my iPad, and that is what works the best for me, actually.
Say now you should play Lego Racers. For a stream you can make your racer a skeleton.
Don't try to trick me into things, you turd. Lego Racers. I don't know, maybe. If I play a Lego game again, I want to play, technically I played a Lego game, Karimara once, on Fortnite, I think? Yeah. Because Fortnite's a lot like Roblox now, in that it has like 1 million games. But I want to play, Star Wars Legos first. So you have to wait. That's top on my list. Lego Star Wars is peak, yeah. If it's the old one, then yeah, it's pretty dope. We thought you wanted to be unique. What do you mean you wanted to... Wait, what did I say that wasn't... I am unique! I don't have to do everything unique. Sheesh. Sheesh. Humph. Harumph to you. How dare you! I am unique. How many people do you know casually pump out models and free models and their own model and give their friends models? Yeah. I know regular bitch. Alright, anyway. How many folks just like be doing I don't know, all this stuffs. How dare you? I don't know, probably actually a lot of people. I'm probably not that unique of an experience, but I like to think I'm one of a kind, okay? Jeez. What? How many do all this and then are like some Christian lady? How about that? How about that? So true, queen. Respect. Put some respect on my name. What did I say though? Shit. See, this is the thing. I'll say something and then I'll have someone be like, "You said this one time," and I'm like, I'm sorry. Like, I'm acoustic. Things change. I don't know. I also feel like VTubing wise, it would be normal to change because I've been streaming for a little over a year now, so I feel like, of course, I'm gonna change a bit from then. I hope it's not too big a disappointment. It was in response to the double background music. Oh shit! No, I didn't want to be unique. I just didn't look. I'm stupid. Look at me! You got me spiraling. You wouldn't just say it's over the music. You turn. Listen here, you little punk. You and me, we're gonna have some words, Shunny. How about that? I'm spiraling. Wow. Oh shit. Oh shit. You're really joking at a time like this. Well, look who's inside again. Went out to look for a reason night again. Well, how do you found it? I said it earlier too. I purposely filter out all of your messages, Beto. No, I'm just kidding. I just didn't see it. I'm sorry. I'm like trying to multitask. Whoa! Multitask drawing and talking and reading chat. My focus is at least there for the drawing portion of tonight. It's just not all there. I've been up since 6:45, so I'm just tired. And like my medication wasn't doing this, but it started to now that I've been taking it for longer, is that it like makes me more tired like overall, which like I was told was going to happen by my doctor, that like long term it would make me very tired. But now it's really just made me extremely tired, like all the time. So I like have to time when I take it at this point now, which is kind of bummy. It's okay. But yeah, I have to like time when I take it, so that way if I know I'm gonna like drive somewhere, I have to like drive to that location and then take it and then be out for like at least 3 hours before I drive back. So yes. Yeah, that's just how tired I have been. Unfortunately, I don't even like have control over it. It's just really upsetting. You know, it's like, it's probably like the more upsetting things going on with me, because it's just like, I hate feeling like I have no control, you know? And that is what it feels like. a lot of the time right now. Especially like with all the changes that I've had to make, like with my diet even, like not being able to have any gluten anymore. And then like going places and having people be like, is it an allergy or is it a preference? And like, I know it's probably just like to be wary of like cross-contamination, right? Or to inform me that they like can't promise no cross-contamination, but like, holy cow. It just makes me feel like an alien. I also feel like, I don't know. I've been pretty down about the whole thing in regards to that, at least. I think, you know, somewhat rightfully so. Where it's just like, I hate just feeling like I don't have a say. A lot of what's going on right now, but it's like almost all bodily stuff. So it's just like, it feels like stuff I should have a say in because it's literally happening to my body. But I just don't have a say. I guess, you know? But it's okay. Really sorry about that. I know that it's hard for you. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know like why it bothers me the way it does. I think it literally is just a control thing. I think I'm just so used to finally like being allowed to like make my own choices, and now them being said that like I kinda can't. I don't know. It's all silly in the end. It's very silly. But you know, it's what it is. Not much to do about it. There. Now let's turn off the draw assist on this. Winston's twitching? Oh, it's probably because I was leaning so far down. Hope you've been well. Hey, I'm good. How have you been? I've been, you know, chilling like a villain. You guys, new model is so cute. You're not even ready, bro. You're not even ready. So cute. I have so much of it done. I finally, after like my 4th render, am finally satisfied. Finally. So now it's all just like easy breezy, beautiful cover girl. Yeah. I know you are someone that takes a lot of pride in being active and self-sufficient, not being able to have the energy to do that, and then having stuff to worry about keep your natural state is stressful. Yeah, it's, I don't know. Just feels like I'm just gonna end up letting a bunch of people down in the end, because there's just so much I can't keep up with, and I end up feeling really lonely a lot of the time now. It can be very isolating sometimes being online work only now. I feel like I just don't get a lot of social. I try to get it through my church, but like, I don't know. New England is a beast in of itself when it comes to like how people socialize and whether people actually take like a vested interest in you. And I guess I'm just not that interesting. So, I don't know. I'm trying to like make things work for me and keep a positive attitude, but it does get hard. I do feel like the weather has been playing a lot of my mentals. Has been worse with the weather being so crazy and all over the place. Wish it would just be spring or just be winter, but you know, I also have to remind myself where I live and that this is actually normal, and it's like this last year, and I think I was just in a different space mentally last year, so I forget. Very interesting. I love you. Thank you. 2 hours of Senna is the highlight of my day. Yeah, I wish it could be longer, but I just get so tired. I get so tired, and then like I get so like in so much pain. Like, I don't know, like I've been upright all day. So then being upright just that much longer with just like how hefty my chest is, you know, as much as like I make jokes about it and like it's super funny or whatever, it's the girls are big, they're heavy, and they hurt. It's worse on days where I play games and I have to like lean forward in a chair or whatever, but it just hurts. Like I just am in pain a lot of the time. And so I end up having to limit how long I play. I feel like the only time it's really bad is in collabs, because I'm like, okay, ladies, like, can we cut it soon? Like, I can't go much longer. And I feel bad, because I know, like, a lot of them stream way longer than that, but I just can't keep up. So I just end up feeling kind of like dead weight to them. And I worry about that, you know? I don't know, that's not how they, like, you know, see me or whatever, but, like, I just worry. I think that's fair. To worry about that sort of thing. I don't want to hold anyone back from their chat or feel like they have to be forced to wrap up. So, I don't know. Just worry about it. But I guess it doesn't matter too much. In the end, it just is what it is. Well, can you wear a better bra or something? I actually have a very good bra. It's not really much to do with that. The bras that I wear are all imports. They're like very expensive, very high quality bras. So it's not really about that, and it's not even about working that muscle group. I have a very strong back. I did cheer as a back spot for 4 years, and so like I do have a lot of, you know, back strength and things of that nature. That's part of why I did cheer, was to try and work on those muscle groups and be active and do something that I thought would be fun, and it was for a while. It was just highly dramatic, which, you know, cheerleaders, that makes sense. But yeah, I know this isn't much help in the long run, but I hope
I know this isn't much help in the long run, but I hope it helps just a little.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh my gosh, no, thank you. I don't know what to say. Thank you. I'm just saying it casually, talking about the sadness of chest weight. Thank you. Get her done. Yeah. That voice is demonic. Yeah. That startled me. Hi, dude. Hi, honey. Yeah, I'm sure it did startle you. Yeah, it's kind of out of pocket. Hi. I didn't know you were on Twitch. Or did I know that? I don't know. I feel like I did. Oh, man. know you were on Twitch. Hi. I'm out of pocket. Oh my gosh. Thank you for the gifted citrus. Welcome to the Builder Bears. You are now a Builder Bear on top of your many accolades. What do you have to say for yourself, young man? I saw your all male VTuber company. I was thoroughly impressed. And they're all so cute. I like Julian. Little tiger boy, so cute. So cute. I just made this the other day. I don't know how any of this works. Ah! I'll be happy to help you if you have any questions at any point. It's like, I think I told Soren too. It's pretty simple. You, well, now I can say it easier because I have it in front of me. When you go into your OBS, you just push settings, right? And in your settings, you'll just push stream and then change the output to Twitch, and then you'll log it into your Twitch account. Now, if you're trying the multi-stream, don't ask me that. I'm not good at it. As for like getting chat and stuff active, a lot of the stuff I just ended up Googling and downloading stuff for, little plugins or whatnot. But yeah, it's all relatively straightforward. Dang it. I messed up. Alright, let me just do it on this side. I just made this to watch you? Oh, just to watch me? What? Really? Thank you. Hi. When I was on YouTube the other night, I was like, man, I gotta get back onto YouTube and watch my YouTube people again. And I was browsing, and I was watching, you know, a couple of the VNU girls, and then I was like, oh my gosh, Shalom's live. I was watching you, and I was watching a bunch of other people I felt like I had missed out on. And then last night, I was there for a friend's birthday stream real quick before I headed out to bed, and I was like, man, I've been slacking. I went so hard on YouTube, I just kind of like, I mean, on Twitch, I kind of just forgot about YouTube. Almost like entirely. It was just like, it's not in front of me, it doesn't exist. So now, I've got to play catch up. That's okay, because then it allows me to find people and also grovel. And I like groveling. And girls like it when you grovel at them. Okay, take note of that, chat. Women like to be groveled at. Grovel! No, I'm kidding. It's probably actually fairly annoying. Girls like it when you grovel at them and you're also a pretty girl. There, I fixed it. Now you guys won't be led astray. Neil hate. Big Neil hate, yeah. Yeah, the whole thing. What happened was I just, you know, I mean, I'll be announcing it all on Friday night. But basically, my YouTube account is just, it's just gone. It's done. It's clips. So, he can crack his fingers in a desk drawer. YouTube kind of screwed you, didn't it? Yeah, they did. They very much did. I think I'd have to go through quite a few channels to try and get them to, like, agree with me contacting them and getting my account, like, you know, the ban lifted, because it's like, originally they made it seem, even in their email correspondence, that it was just one thing, and it was just a warning, and that I would get my monetization or my eligibility by a certain date. And now when I go to try and apply for that monetization, they're like, LOL, you're so fucked. So, yeah. And it was an older VOD, so it was, a reported VOD, not something like that their algorithm picked up on, not months after the fact. So I just figure, whoever wanted me gone, wanted me to hurt, got their way. I'm gonna let them have it. I'm gonna move my stuff to Twitch, and they can hopefully leave me the F alone. Literally leave me alone. Focus on your path and what you're pursuing. Leave me alone. So, here's hoping, fingers crossed, and all that stuff. Hi, Alex. How are you? Ooh. Like, there's no way you can get remonetized? I would probably have to go through, like, someone who has a direct contact, and then also probably, like, call, and I don't know. It sounds like it's gonna be very convoluted to try and get anything back, yes. And I don't know. I'm just gonna take it as, like, a divine sign that it's time to kind of move on. And I kind of, not for nothing, it does feel nicer to start here now, because it means that the people that the fan base built here is from people who actually, subscribe. Well, not subscribe. Wow. Well, yeah, subscribe. Like they follow me. I had to think about it. I'm like, subscription means you pay, right, on Twitch. But I think you get what I mean. Like, people who still follow me and actually, like, really support, like, me being a streamer, and people who are actually, like, want to be a part of my community and aren't just, like, I don't know, constantly bringing up the past or something silly. It'll be nice. It'll be nice. It'll feel like I've earned it on my own almost this time around. And that'll feel good in its own right, Why shouldn't it? I don't think there's anything wrong with that, But I can say, I did this all myself this time, without, a bunch of extra boosts, and maybe that'll, appease a lot more people in that regard, and no one will feel like I've used anybody this time. So, here's hoping. I don't know. Maybe that's silly, but I don't know. It's not like I don't understand being, ex-flavor and whatnot, and the perception of things. I understand it just fine. I just, yeah. I kind of carve out a new path for myself. And not have anyone be, I don't know, accusatory. But we'll see. Seem to get, like, the brunt end of the stick on that kind of stuff, but we'll see. You worked your ass off for all you have. You never used anyone in the first place. This is yours. I don't know. I would be remiss to not credit those who have helped me get to where I'm at. I think it would be dishonest. I think it would be. I don't know. I'm not trying to be overly moral. I just am autistic about this sort of thing. But yeah, let's see. Pink. Hold on. There's someone I want to say hi to. Hi, Nozomi. Hello, my lovely. There we go. Hugs person, thank you. Crediting those who have helped you is one thing, but your hard work speaks for itself. Oh. A lot of it feels like it came somewhat naturally, so I don't know if I can call it hard work, you know? I don't know if that would be all that honest. I'm not really being that hard on myself, to be honest with you. I feel like I'm being fairly fair with myself. But yeah, the future is Sinnoh. I hope so. I see a good future for you, to be honest. I do too, actually. A lot of things have been working out for me in ways that I could have never imagined. So I'm erring on the side of cautious optimism. But yeah. Okay. We're almost done with this model. So get into it. Eyes, face, boobs, hips, knees, shoes. Yeah? Yeah. Okay. Now the arms. 2, 3, 4. Hands. Yeah. Alright. I can't believe we're almost done with this. That's great. Ippy shippy. Hi, Sealy. I don't think I properly greeted you, so hello. And my bad. Let's turn. So I have to do 2 separate arms, I think. Yeah. Also, let's undo that stroke. I can't wait to stream League of Legends in this. Are you sure you want to stream with this? The next one's gonna be a bug. Next free model will be a bug. That's the plan anyway. Now, process. I take it all back. Yeah, I think it'll be a moth. But I'm gonna make it like androgynous so people can just use it. And I'll have like 2 separate outfits, like or maybe not. The outfit originally I have is like I don't know, it's gonna be based off like a design I had made a really long time ago. So we'll see. I don't know if I'll keep it those colors, probably not. I'll probably make it a more usable palette than it was, but yeah. Of course, I have little sharp, pointy teeth, little serrated teeth. But if I want to be an anime girl, I can't spell that word, so I don't mind. Citrus, look, an anime girl. Here it is. I can't judge you because look at the company I keep. I'm surrounded by purple men. Okay? The sussiest of all sussies. Judge away. Sustacular? Sustacular. Oh, that's stupid.
Just think about it. My mom posted some of my old prom pics a couple weeks ago. Apparently my date wore purple, so all my accents were purple. Tie, pocket square.
What? Beetle went to prom with a girl? What? Oh my god. Beetle talks to women? Sacre. What? What? Imagine going to prom. I wasn't allowed. The prom I did go to was with a female friend who turned out to be lying to all of her classmates for all 4 years that I was her lesbian lover. So, that was interesting. It was a really interesting night. That was a really interesting night. Yeah. Also, I just noticed that. Sheesh.
We got a lady killer here. Yeah.
Ladies like me.
With a girl. Ouch. Yeah. Oh, ladies like him?
I don't know. Do they? Beetle? Are you popular? Well, he's a mod of mine. I assume all of my mods are very cute. So, you know, I only surround myself with beautiful gems. Beautiful, jewels, you know. So, I assume. Yeah. I don't let uglies talk to me. I'm just kidding. If I was, not anymore. Oh my gosh. Guys talk about themselves so mean. Then you meet them and you're like, I thought you were some like gutter gremlin. What's going on? You look good. What the frick? I was promised a monster. Like a movie mask monster, level monster, and you just look normal, like you just look good. Like what's that? Was I lied to? Did you lie to me? Huh? That's most men. Like, You wouldn't even like me if you could actually see me. Oh my god, get off the rack. Oh my gosh. Hello? 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 Anyway. Wow. Wait, you're not actually a cinnamon roll and not some bat boy? Yeah. 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 I feel like, I don't know. I'd be going a little schizo. I'd be a little scared to run into people by accident, you know? What if, you know? That's why I'm very, like, honest, you know? I'm like, LOL. I'm like mid at best. Because then no one's like, I thought you said you were pretty. You know? I don't have to deal with that. I'll never have to deal with that. I'll just have someone be like, yeah, you were right. You are mid. I'd be like, yep. I don't lie. LOL. Cries in corner. By the way, it's rude to agree. You know? But it'll be okay. Because I'll be prepared for it. But yeah, it'll be okay. Shut up, Smith. I love you, home slice. You wouldn't like me because I'm extremely weird. The ugly is secondary. Twitter. Smith of 11. Oh, you hoe. She's gonna dox you, bro. He doxes himself, alright? That's his own problem. Wait, I'll find you one. Where you at, hoe? Dun, dun, dun. Did you get it? This is becoming a recurring event. Listen, Smith is like, he looks like a white frat boy. He looks like he plays lacrosse. Like, this bitch over here, oh, I'm ugly. Ooh. Shut up, ho. Oh my god. Lacrosse, I've never been so insulted. Listen, I wouldn't say football, okay? Because it's like, it's the way your beard looks, okay? That's not a football beard. It's a lacrosse beard. I'd know. I went to school with a bunch of lacrosse dudes. It's a lacrosse beard. I can't find you. Did you get banned again? Jeez Louise. Are you lame? Smithyol? Smithyol? Whatever. It's fine. Oh yeah, he doesn't have a new account, doesn't he? I know, I'm like, is he banned again? Sheesh. Get it together. Sheesh. I feel like he's buried in my replies somewhere. Where are you, tiny man? It doesn't look tiny. He looks like he could, like,
wrestle a bear. Oh, this bear, I'd shoot him. Looking for a razor right now. No, what if you have like a weird like lip? What if you got weird lips? Don't do that. No, don't do that. What if you got weird lips? It's too late. He's already started. He wants to be a little attention hoe. He's gonna get it. I'll give it to you. Hold on. Stop getting banned off Twitter. Shit. Pissing me off. Shaking my head. Get it together. Get it together. Get it together. Get it together. Oh my god. Where are you? I sent his link to you. Period. Swordy Smith? Oh my god, that's why. Never think to look up something so silly. Okay. Look at him. He probably... Oh, look, he didn't. I'm not going to. Because it feels inappropriate. But those of you with a Twitter account, look up Swordy Smith 11. He posts his blacksmithing stuff, his swordsmithing stuff, alright? Look at him. Oh, okay, hold on. On further inspection. Zoom in. Nah, you do look like a football player. I lied. I was misremembering your face a little bit. Honestly, you look like one of my brothers. It's so trippy. Like, you have the same nose. Your eyes look super similar to my side of the family's eyes, too. We could be cousins. It's crazy. I don't know if I have any bonbons in your neck of the woods, though. Dude, we look so related, it's actually scary. I also feel like I could have a kid who ends up looking exactly like you. We must come from a shallow gene pool, you and I, bud. Hey, JPZ. I did kind of know I was baiting. Yeah, look at you. I need to hear it that I'm not an ugly man. You're not. Get over it. JPZ is now a bear. Welcome to the Bears. I've been very lazy recently. You should get a carbide drill bit in the mail tomorrow. Oh, nice. Oh, shit! I was gonna try and get my hair cut tomorrow, and I forgot to message my stylist. I wanted to have my hair looking fresh for Easter. Man, I'm so stupid. Yeah, we're like bears from a certain genre of doujins. White people jeans, yeah. Not even though. Cause it's like, I don't know. Sometimes I see someone with chat, right? Like they'll post a picture of themselves. I'll be like, you're all just male versions of me. I'm convinced. You're all just my brethren. Truly, we are brothers and sisters, all of us. My extended family canceled normal Easter plans this year. They're going to Europe instead to see my cousin instead of hosting anything. Oh, I don't really like celebrate it like that. I don't know. I have never taken it as like a holiday to like host something. My grandparents when I was really little used to host my older brothers and I, but I don't know. I don't really like having to share that with like a bunch of family, especially if they don't believe anything. Like it feels kind of silly because it's like, why are you gathering? Just an excuse to gather? Like y'all don't believe anything. Why do you care? But that's probably a little mean. Come on. Thumb, first finger, bottom finger, second, third, fourth. Okay, well I guess I can just keep adding. Okay, cool. Nice. Okay, we're gonna do the thumb first. And then oh, the thumb will go underneath actually. The first finger. I embarrassed myself very recently where I got too excited about something and I reacted too excitedly and I got like dirty looks publicly, and it made me all that more eerily aware of just how much I always have to like police myself of like reactions and enjoying things. Especially, like, the area I live in, like, people really just don't be enjoying, like, allowing adults to be happy, right? So I don't know. I was just like, I kind of forgot it was kind of like that. So it was hard for me to, like, oh shit, let me get a hold of my own emotions and not make an absolute ass out of myself. Holy crap. I don't know why I'm even bringing this up, but it was just like, I don't know, it's a good story, I guess. It's just embarrassing. I think, like, what was upsetting is, it's been a really long time since I've embarrassed myself in a public setting, because I work really, really hard to, like, not be too autistic, you know? I don't want people to be like, oh, what's wrong with her, you know? And it definitely felt like that. So that was terrible. So now I feel like I'm walking on eggshells everywhere I go, because I just don't want people to react poorly to me. I just want to like exist in peace with where I'm at and not have people be like icked out by me. So yeah, I don't know. I think I end up worrying about things that like other people don't usually have to worry about because they're just normal by nature, whereas like I'm constantly having to like police my own tone, like how I react to things, how I don't react to things, like all of it. That's why a lot of people don't go outside. You should do power level to normies. I don't know if it's like even that. I wouldn't even say it's that. It was more like I just was happy in it. I've always been a really loud person, but I just don't like get loud around certain people because I just like know that I can't trust certain people to react in a way that is appropriate and not like be like utterly aggressive or disgusting about it. And this happened mainly the most in my entire life. It happened in college when I was around a bunch of kids from like New York City, and you know, like I had this habit where I would just like look around at people and I would smile because like I figure if you smile at people they won't think you're such a creep, and like as long as you keep the smile not too big, nobody like thinks you're being a creep and people will approach you more. I just wanted to make friends really bad and not be like the weird homeschooled kid. But like kids from the city would come up and they'd be like, do we have a problem? I'd be like, what? They go, do you have a problem with me? Like, why are you staring at me like that? And I'd be like, cause I was just like staring off into space. I don't know, I'm sorry. Well, don't stare at people. You must not be from around here. Like, don't stare at people. You can't be staring at people from the city. You should know that. Like, don't ever stare from people from the city. Cause like, I'm from Brooklyn, and like, we'll beat you. Like, you can't stare at nobody from Brooklyn, especially anybody from the Bronx. Like, you can't be doing all that. And I'm like, oh, okay. Alright. Sorry. So, like, I don't know. There was a couple times where stuff like that would happen. Where I would just, like, I don't know, stare off into space. Or, like, if I caught someone looking over at me, like, I would just, like, smile. And, like, there was this one girl, in my cafeteria one time at school who, like, freaked out, came up to my table. I was sitting with, like, a bunch of the cheer girls, came up and was like, why the fuck do you keep staring at me? And I'm like, what's that? And she was like, oh, do we have a problem? Like, are you stupid? Like, why are you staring at me? And I'm like, I'm not stupid, I'm just looking your way. I don't know. I definitely, yeah, I just definitely struggle. I thought maybe, like, oh wow, like, maybe I'm just, like, really bad at this whole social stuff. And then I just, like, realized, like, a lot of it's just, like, that's how city kids are. They just want to be, like, hard so bad that they're willing to, like, just be fucking stupid about it. But, yeah, it was weird. Also, thank you, Callie! Welcome to the Builder Bears well, thank you, Citrus. Welcome to the Builder Bears, Callie. Oh my gosh, sorry. Do you daydream? I do. Sometimes I do, but, like, for the most part, I just stare into space. I mean, sometimes I like, full-on daydream, but not often. A lot of the times, I'm just staring off into space. It's like I just go on to autopilot. You know, it's like, where were you? I don't know. Nowhere. I was just waiting for the conversation to, like, pick back up again, and now that it is, I can talk again. But it's like, when there's a lull in conversation, unless it's, like, something like VTuber, I do pretty well on it, but, like, in real life, I don't really fill the gap for people because, like, I never want to be the only one talking because I feel like people react really poorly to that, generally speaking, in real life situations. So I just don't risk it, you know? And it usually works out for me. So, you get fast lost in your thoughts? Yeah. I don't know. I can just, like, I don't know, just shut my brain off, usually. I feel like I just don't run out of, like, a social battery that often because I just, like, turn off. If I'm not being talked to, like, I don't exist. I'm just a soundtrack to your movie. A background figure, if you will. Maybe that's why I make a good VTuber. I feel like the person I talk to the most in the entire planet is myself. Like, I don't talk to anybody like I talk to myself. Because I know I'm not gonna get annoyed with me talking to myself like other people would, so it's safe to talk to myself. Alright, now all I have to do is draw the jacket. This is your VTuber. Thank you, Citrus. Welcome, Neutral Trauma, to the Builder Bears. What's wrong? Nothing. No, seriously, tell me what's up. Well, nothing was wrong, but someone keeps bugging me and it's getting old. If you get confronted by crazy people, you're better off out crazing them until they walk away. Sometimes. I don't know. A lot of the city kids in my school were very, like, violent, and they were prone to violent outbursts, so I just was never trying to get beat up. You know? Just because I'm, you know, mid doesn't mean I want it to get worse. She looks hot. Yeah. New Yorkers are just beyond help. Yeah. Okay. Here's your model. I just have to draw her jacket. Yes. Details, details. Now I do 1, 2, 3, 4 for the extra layer. And draw that. Draw that off. Okay. I'm gonna take that off too. Okay. Wait, did I put those hair clips on? I have to draw 2 hair clips. But then we'll be done. I like it. Picasso. She's a new VTuber? She's just a free VTuber design. It's for, you know, whoever wants it. She, he, I don't know. This needs to go all the way to the top. There we go. I was gonna make the jacket all one color, but you know what? I think I want a different color for the jacket. I think. Just this dustier color, maybe? Or maybe lighter pink to match the slippers? Yeah, to match the slippers. So that just keeps busting out models. Yeah. When it'll be rigged by, I don't know. I have a couple other like projects that I'm working on top of my own model, so you have to wait just a little bit with me on the rigging process. Otherwise it'll be a flash rig, and you have to also accept the few bumps in the road that will be. Sometimes the flash rigs of mine can be good, and sometimes they're very quick. Yeah. I think it'll go like this. It'll be my commed models. Well, I have to finish my wife's rigging, and then I have to do my rigging and finish my art, and then I will begin after this, depending on the time. It's just now 11. I might wrap up, or I might draw for another hour, start on Jules' model, and then I plan to do James's model. I sound like I'm doing so much. I plan to do James's model, and then I also am working on a commed model as well for slang. And yeah. I also have a project that I want to be working on for Laren soon, but it's just a matter of not overstepping. Because when you offer someone like something free, they get suspicious, right? But I think maybe you're gonna take advantage, so I gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. You know? Looking forward to seeing Jules' model? Yeah. I think she thought I forgot that I said I wanted to make her one. So I hope at some point she might drop in on one of the model making processes and be like, wait, what? I don't think I'll ever label as me working on it, because it'll be kind of like a known surprise, you know? But I feel really comfortable doing hers now that I'm like kind of ironing out some of my own flaws on mine. I'm like, okay, I know whoever hires me and whoever I'm working on, I got you. Like, this stuff looks good, I think, anyway. And the other thing is, I don't see a lot of people who like draw and rig, right? Who like are willing to do male models too. Like, I know Nimcro is willing to as well. She drew and rigged a male model. So I think that that's kind of an untapped market for the most part, which is kind of cool. Yeah. Good night, Nutra. It's 4 a.m. Oh gosh, are you in EU, bro? Oh gosh, get some sleep. Good night. That's on top of all the comms I have open at the moment, which is quite a few, so. Underneath. There we go. Nim is fun to listen to yap. Yeah, Nim is cool. It's so bad sometimes because my neighbor, she has cats, like multiple. And like my cat runs up and down the stairs sometimes, and it's so annoying when she does that. But I can hear when her cats do it at the same time, and it literally just sounds like thunder because they're running up and down the stairs so fast. I'm like, what are you doing? There's just cats being stupid. These cats are just kind of stupid. I hate it. I'm like, oh my gosh, stop! You're driving me crazy. All over the house. A bunch of freaking hooligans. Like, it's past your bedtime. Go to sleep. There we go. I also have to draw necklaces and some accessories, and then it'll be done. So I guess I actually can't start the next thing yet, but that's okay. I can start at the next drawing stream I do. It's like, I'm almost done. No, you're not. No, you're not. No, 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 no. I'm done with this. Oh, it's fine. I can't do it like that. Shoot. This is so frustrating. It honestly looks amazing right now. Thank you. I feel like my cats always have fights at 2 or 3 a.m. See, and that's why I don't have cats. Although she did get her head stuck in the rail of a chair the other night. And I went down after stream and there she is. I'm like, what? Go up to her. Like, what, Maru? Why are you whining? Look at her on the chair and make, oh, you fucking idiot. Are you stuck? Are you seriously stuck? Oh, you're so dumb. You are so dumb. I should leave you there. Honestly, I should leave you there. I didn't. Obviously, I didn't. Her way of being, how? I'm dumb. Yeah, I know. Stupid. You're so stupid. Why are you so stupid? Sheesh. Goodness gracious. Here's Johnny. Haunting the poor kitty. Yeah. Classic. Yeah. Always. Don't haunt your cat. I cussed my cat out in her own language. What are you talking about? Okay, I've been watching those little videos on how to properly hiss at your cat so they know that they fucked up. I properly hiss at her when she fucks up. I go just like that. That's the hardest one you can do, is making a k super hard. Every time that she's super bad, I'm like, stop it. You're in trouble now. Look what you did. Stupid. And she knows. She's in trouble. She was a bad girl. Doing bad girl things. Good for her. Not on my watch. You know? I got her best interest in mind. I'm her human. You know? Yeah. When she does stupid shit, she gets stupid consequences. What? And if you're also doing something, you can go s, right? The S, right? And go s, s. That one works. And also going yeah, I'm good. I'm good at cat language, alright? I know how to talk to my baby. When she does stupid shit, she gets talked to. Alright? It's called discipline. I don't spare the rod. I don't spoil my child. That's why she's good. Usually. Sometimes she likes to be really fucking dramatic. Like when I go down in the morning. I have never not once starved this cat. Second I come down in the morning, pawing at her food bowl like, please, I'm starving, mother.
Get out my face. No wrapping around. No cuteness. Just feed me. Feed me. No, fuck you. Yeah. There we go. Wow. And then not something that moves, it's stitched on, so you just merge it down. Mother, please. I only had the canned food 5 minutes ago. I require another. She won't eat canned food. Actually, I have tried to give this cat fancy food. I have tried to be super like, you're not in the projects anymore. I can give you a better life. Right? I have given her like full-on tuna. Both raw and cooked, right? Doesn't give a shit. Won't eat it. No. I don't require that. Just my dry kibble, please. I'm like, granted, it's cool that she's cheap. Cool. I appreciate that. Hello, hey dog. But why? Just why? Yeah. I don't know. My cat's just dumb. She's just dumb. Holy cow, hi soul. Good night, A-Dog. My sister has a basset hound that has some brain issue that makes it eat constantly, and it has literally eaten an entire loaf of bread. That's it? That's nothing for a basset. Bassets be chonky boys. They be eating shit. They be eating. I tell you. I had a basset mix. And a basset beagle mix growing up. Loved that bitch. Loved him. He was eating all the time. He never stopped. Holy crap. It was so ridiculous. Okay, here we go. There we go.
Wow. Okay, I just need to draw. Shoot, like 2 more things. Okay. Oh. La la la. Okay, I just have to draw 2 more things of your last chat model. Okay. So one of the things I have to draw is this, and it'll go right here. Oh wait, hold on. Boop. Dun, 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 dun. Go ahead and... Okay. Take this and draw just a panel from behind, so that way actually, can we not combine that? Okay. Sorry. Ear. Okay, now I do that. Draw assist. My sister's dog is a real sweetheart. He jumped up on you in your lap with no hesitation at all. Oh, I love that. I had a basset once. She was a chunky girl for real. I used to rake to scratch her. She loved it. Yeah, bassets are cool. I do prefer when they're mixed because usually the mixes turn out better than like the full bred, just because like, I don't know. Purebred dogs usually have like just too many issues in general, but yeah. Okay, see? Now we have a back panel. And then we do that last necklace. Okay. Right here with this one. Alright. And then all the way up. There's that tag in the circle. And then in between, here's this star. Now I can do exactly what I wanted to do. Just do that. There we go. And there's this one. This. And then we're almost done. Oh!
Okay, here's your model. Look at that. It only took, what, 2 or 3 streams? Which is not bad. It took about, what, altogether 2, 4, 6 hours? Details. Wait, hold on, let me turn on off this sketch. There you go. Details. Yeah. Oh, 2 clips. That's all I'm missing now. Oh gosh. The clips. How could I forget the clips? Doot. There's that. The eyes are amazing. As usual. Thank you. Oh. Okay. What's this? Oh. Okay. There's that. Okay. There's one, and then I think actually I'm going to do a little outline on this part. Whoa! Okay. There. Now, one more clip. And then alpha lock it, and then a little bit of white, and then merge down. Okay, final detail. Whoa. Okay. Very cute. They are jewel-like. Very cute, very cute. Yes, here's the eye. The pupil is like a sheep's pupil with the double. Yeah. Zoomed out. Zoomed in. What do you think? Is she pretty? Is she pretty, chat? Is she pretty? Pretty as a picture. Thank you. All the little details like the highlighted gold in the horn. 2 little earrings.
Damn, we hot. Yeah. And this is technically without the arms entirely, but you know, that's because I merged it down. Yeah. There we go. Goodness. Okay, give me one sec. I'm excited. I want you to see something. Okay, if you were here at the very beginning of the stream, you saw like a snippet by accidente. Now it's gonna be on purpose. Haha. It's super zoomed in, so it's gonna be pixely. Oh wow. What do you think? What do you think about this? How do you feel? How does this eye make you feel? Yeah. Yeah. Love the pupil shape. Thank you. Excited maybe? Makes me feel orange. Orange. Makes me hate the government. True. Literally, okay. A month and a day away. A month and a day. A month and a day. So, that's what you have to look forward to. Of course, this is a pixelated version. It'll be very crisp and clear. Then you're seeing it on your screen. Mouth and a month and a day till a very awesome day indeed. Makes me want a caramel candy. Okay. That's it. Got here. Alright. Let's create a quick raid. 1 month and a day until Hag. Say goodbyes now, cake enjoyers. Beetle! That was so mean! What the heck? Et tu, Brute? Wow. He was Judas all along. He was Brutus. He was it. It was always him. Okay. He is Judas Iscariot. Alright, I'm gonna pick someone to read. I'm gonna bid you adieu. Adieu? Brutus? Brute? Atu? Judas Iscariot. Judas the betrayer. He betrayed me with a holy kiss. No way. Let's see. What is everybody up to? What's this? No, that's a collab. I don't wanna. I feel bad rating into collabs because then they can't greet you because it's like rude. And I want you to be greeted. Okay. I'm gonna have you go to another artist.
a much better artist than I. Okay. Hey, Sin, a quick question. If I deadass were to make a model for you, would you be okay with it? Yeah? Are you gonna rig it too? I mean, yeah. I wouldn't use it any more than I use all my other ones. I use all my other ones quite often. But I of course would use it. I'd of course credit you. Hold on, I'm pouring water. It sounds like I'm peeing. Switching it out of my cup. Well, can into a cup. Sorry, I realized as soon as I started pouring, I was like, shoot, this sounds like peeing. And I was like, oh gosh. Oh well. You frying chicken over there? Ooh, that sounds good. No. I would absolutely use it. And I'd give you the appropriate, you know, whatevs, mgevs. You know, I use, I mean, I have 2 other made, ones that I use. This is the Justeds. And then Carrie's. So, I just haven't used a chibi one in a while because I have like too many of my own stupid chibis that I've made that I'm just like, oh. Whoa! Scary. I have 4 arms. You've heard of 4 eyes, but have you heard of 4 arms? Baird. So the gamer bottle is getting used? Absolutely not. I don't have a dong. That'd be hard. I mean, I already had rigged models before, but thanks for the info. Oh, yeah, I know you rigged Nyaru's too. So I wasn't sure if you would be like just sending me something to rig, and I was like, oh shit, yeah, I'd love to do like a rig live with a model you made. I guess I was taking it more as like a collabby dabby of sorts. Just like working on the assumption. Yeah, and I'm the mama and papa of a VTuber too. Oh, you are! I didn't know that. I'm sorry, I didn't know that. I know that your stuff has been really good. I've been a very big fan of why am I eating? The Miatu model. So yeah, the emo model is really good. Yeah, I have absolute respect for your artwork, man. Or do I have respect for you? I don't know. Patent pending. I'm kidding, of course. Yeah, if you feel ever so inclined or inspired to do so, I'd be more than happy. Okay. Said I can't stop eating. Not even true though. I ate the stupid MRE corn because I saw it still on my desk and I was like, ooh, I kind of want that. I'm just getting hungry now that I've streamed. I had dinner way too early. I think that's why. Thanks. Good night. Good night. I go to bed before I get the bell. Oh gosh. Put the lotion in the basket. Okay. Anyway, I go to bed too. I will see you guys tomorrow. Oh no, I won't. I will be at church tomorrow. I'll see you guys Thursday. I had to think about it. I was like, wait, Wednesday. Today's Tuesday. Holy crap. I'll see you Thursday. And then Friday
Good night,
I'll see you
beer
on...
lady.
Good night, Vinny. I'll see you on YouTube. And then Saturday I'll have off. And then Sunday we'll do an Into the Cave. I might have you guys vote on the Discord of what to do it on. So keep your eyes peeled. Okay? I have an idea and I kind of am reeling back. I kind of want to do something different. I'm pivoting. Anyway. Alright. Bye. Bye. Love you lots. No, I'm kidding. Good night. I pray for you always. Bye.